What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with the first entry of the June Vlog Challenge of 2025. Historian here, what year is this?
2025?
No, like number.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
I've been
know.
part of it for 10 years, but I don't know how long before that you've been
I
doing
think it was the year that we started talking. I always forget. I don't know.
If that was the first year, then this is the 10th one, because our
10th
10-year dating anniversary is in 2 weeks.
That's incredible if this is 10 years.
I graduated college 10 years ago.
Wow. But anyway, we both got haircuts to start the June Vlog Challenge. I did it out of spite and anger. Is why I did mine. And we walked into I almost said the hair salon. It wasn't a salon. It was just...
Well, I mean, it's a salon. It's great clips.
It's great clips. We'll call it a salon. And so the guy, puts the apron on me and he says, all right, what would you like? I said, dealer's choice. Get rid of it. Do anything. He's like, really? I'm kind of thinking doing this here and then going down to one on the sides and then blah, 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 this and that and giving you a little part here. I'm like, do whatever you want, dude. I'm tired of it.
I think it helped because the guy had a very similar shaped head.
Yeah, like I saw.
And so, honestly, he came out with a very similar haircut to what his...
Because it was him and then a female. And, of course, the female was like, okay, Jocelyn, here we go. And then I was like, okay, cool. Like, I got the guy. Awesome. If it would have been the other way around, it would have been like, surprise me. Because she did the same thing, and her style was like...
she was so nervous. She didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Mine's been up in a clip all day, so it's got, like, weird bumps in it.
Mine's
a more shaggy look, which is what I like in the summer, because it's lighter, has more layers.
And I figured, especially after a few years ago, I hate my hair long in the summer. Like, it is just like a lightning rod of anger for me. Because once my head gets hot, this all gets hot, and then I start sweating, and then I just get angry. I'm not built for summer. If I can just have fall in the woods my entire year, I think I'd be totally fine. Because summer is not my jam. Spring and fall are definitely my jams. And parts of winter, I'm just like, nah. So, but yeah, Big the Amarillo, which we have... 4 seasons all in one day sometimes around here. So had a good weekend this weekend. We had Lawton, our nephew, over, and God, he's
a hoot and a half.
He's a hoot. He's a mini me, first of all. So
except shyer.
He's a lot shyer, which that once he gets older, that's probably going to go away, because my shyness kind of went away around middle school time. Because ending elementary school was my parents' divorce, and I was just kind of like, my own little shell.
He hasn't.
And he's going into middle school.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of when I started kind of opening up and started, hanging out with the people I do, and, listening to the music and watching the movies that I like. And I think once he gets to that age, because I did kind of introduce him to the world of Silent Hill this weekend. He was like, well, Silent Hill, what's that about? Because he was asking what new games we got. And I was like, oh, we got the Silent Hill 2 remaster. And he's like, really? What's that about? And I told him about the first game. He's like, well, what's the second game about? I was like, oh, you get a letter from your dead wife that's been dead for years, and she tells you to go to Silent Hill. And he's like, and he goes? Like, it's like, yeah, it's a whole, trauma thing, built around it. But it goes deeper than that. It's an oversimplification for sure. So let him watch me play a little bit of it, which I remember playing the first, 30 minutes of the original game. But I was like, oh, yeah, none of this is familiar. Fantastic. So I let him play, and he's like, yeah, I'm kind of getting tired now. I think I'm going to go to bed. I was like, okay, dude, let's go to bed. I said, do you want me to leave that light on over there? He said, uh-huh. Like, nothing scary really happened. He was just like, the environment's all foggy and creepy, and it's hazy, and you hear crackling on the radio, and he's just kind of like looking around. But no, that was fun. And then we played Uno and college football and Madden, threw the football around till Chandler destroyed it. And then bathed the dogs. which they really needed. And so Chandler's acting like it's the end of the world because he's just so tired over there.
He played hard with Lawton too.
He's got his chin perched up on this thing.
I was doing some work for the organization that I'm a part of this evening because we've got a big event coming in August, and I have a lot of jobs to do.
The event coming in August.
Yeah.
It is the thing.
I have a lot of jobs to do, and so I was trying to knock out some of my to-do lists this evening, and he jumped up in my, like, I had my recliner out, and he jumped up on my legs, and he fell asleep and, like, dead weighted me so hard that my ankle fell asleep, but I couldn't move it because he was too cute.
He's freaking adorable.
But he, like, nested his nose into my ankle, and I was like, well, okay.
Looking right at you, homie.
My fingers getting into the...
Oh, hey, that's my thumb. But no, I was just looking at Chandler. I'm like, watching you. I'm watching you. He's so freaking cute. But
maybe I'll clean the room tomorrow so that you guys can see our room, because we remodeled it.
Yeah, we remodeled it.
New Year's?
Yeah, it's like the beginning of the year. And
I definitely need to clean up my plant, because it looks like I forgot about it, which I did.
I didn't really notice it, and if that makes you feel any better until you said something. I was just looking at the arrangement that she made this week, and it still actually looks really good after a few days.
I'll clean the room tomorrow so that you guys can see it before it's dead.
Most definitely, because the yellow roses still look good. I
missed a whole freaking chunk of foam.
Yeah, I could see it right here, but when you said chunk, I was like, there it is right there. I could see that, but
that's bad.
Well,
that's really bad.
Yeah, but she brought it home. It wasn't for a customer or anything like that.
I was practicing.
She's practicing.
I was practicing rhythm, which is an element of design.
Oh, there you go. Well, not to keep this too long, not too short.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month is June 1st, so all of my piglets that are, of the LGBT. I always mess up the end, especially now that they've added IA plus. I love you guys. I'm totally here for y'all, 100%. A lot of awesome people I know are a part of that, and
we are allies.
Could not be happier to be associated with every single one of them. And it's just, it's all about just being a decent human being, in my opinion. As I keep telling her, as I get older, it's more along the lines of me, not left or right. It's just being a decent person to her or to our neighbors or to somebody that lives across the street that is a different orientation, different gender, just whatever. Just be nice to everybody, man. I mean, I don't like a lot of people, but at least I treat them nice.
But Pride Month is about recognizing all the horrific things that they have had to fight through, and also being recognized. Obviously being recognized as human beings. That's a very large part of Pride. But being proud of who you are and what you fought through, because, the hate crimes they're
very,
immeasurable.
Yeah, they're really sad.
Continue. So, Pride Month needs to exist, just like Black History Month does, just like Women's Day does. There are very, very important parts of our history and our current social climates that need to be recognized, and the people that are part of them need to be recognized. And we are very strong allies. We stand with you. We are safe places, and we love you.
Yep. And like I said, I know a lot of people that I'm associated with that are a part of it, and it just some of the amazing people that I've met, and some of the amazing people that their trials and tribulations and their happiness like dangling on the line. It's so bizarre to me how they're not treated like decent human beings, and that's the part that I'm just kind of like, come on, man, like seriously. So anyway, every single one of y'all, love y'all. We're gonna go to sleep. I'm tired. I've had a long day of doing nothing, so it catches up to you after a while, though. I did stuff. I did stuff. I
made breakfast.
I schooled Lawton and Uno, and bathed the dogs. Did the articles and stuff like that, and so yeah, there we go.
Stuff.
But yeah, so 10 minutes I think is a good stopping point. So guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. I greatly appreciate y'all. I did, however, misspoke. I've added over 500 of y'all since last year, June 1st of last year. I thought it was a couple
Wow.
hundred, and I went and looked at my analytics, and it was like 498, and then that day I got like 10 more subscribers. So it's over 500 since last year. So
Well, welcome.
welcome every single 500 of y'all, and then the ones that have been here since the beginning or longer than that. Love you guys. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. I'm drooping. I'm failing fast. I'm like turning into a pumpkin right in front of my eyes, literally right in front of my eyes. So guys, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember my little piglets, call it pork chop. Loves y'all the mostest, and y'all take it easy, guys. And like I said, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.